Good morning all juniors. Alina here with you again. And I want to ask you, who remember what the season? You're right, it's the spring. And the springtime, we have a lot of work to do. And we have a lot of to celebrate. It's a special high holiday. It's called Pesach or Passover. Pesach lasts for a whole week. We begin the holiday with a Seder party. We read and tell the story of how the Jewish people were freed from being slaves in Egypt with a special book called Haggadah. Haggadah, it means tell a story. And this is my Haggadah. But when we all come back to daycare, we will do it your own Haggadah. But right now, your mom and dad will help you. And we start with a story. A long, long time ago, in the Egypt land, it was so mean Pharaoh. He was so mean to all Jewish people. And all Jewish people were slaves, and they work very, very hard. Do you think they work only day? Do you think they work only on a week? No. Every day and every night. They were so tired. And it's just song sometimes help them the work. And this is song we will
What
sing
did the slaves do
together.
in Egypt?
They were forced to work hard day and night. And here's a song that tells us
Take
how
your
sad they
hammer,
were when they
okay?
had to work.
Thank you. They built up buildings, palaces for Pharaoh. Bang, 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 hold your hammer low. Bang, 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 give a heavy blow. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Now take the shovel. Dig, 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 get your shovel deep. Dig, 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 there's no time to sleep. For it's work, 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 every day and every night. For it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. Pharaoh was especially mean to the Jewish children. And one mom, she wanted to save her baby. She took the baby, put on the basket, and put basket on the river bank. The Pharaoh couldn't find the baby, but the Pharaoh daughter, on this moment, she was on the river, and she found a baby. And baby was so cute. She loved this baby. She take him and bring to the palace. She named him Moses. In Hebrew, his name means she bought him from the water. When Moses grew up, he see how Jewish people working so hard. And he doesn't want to live in a country where people slaves and is so mean to them. And he decided to leave the Egypt and go far away on a different country. One day, Moses taking care of his sheep, and he saw a burning bush, and he heard the voice from the bush, and his voice say, Moses, go back to Egypt and tell the Pharaoh to let the old Jewish people go and free them. Moses returned to the Egypt. He went to see a Pharaoh and he told him, please let my people go. And this is another song.
How did
Are
the
you
Jewish
ready?
people become free from being slaves to the
We all
Egyptians?
pretend like we
There was a great leader, Moses,
okay?
whom we call Moshe Rabbeinu,
Good job.
Moshe our teacher, who went to Pharaoh and spoke for his people. And here's what Moses said to Pharaoh the king.
Let my people go. We start with this. Oh listen, King Pharaoh. Oh listen, please let my people go. They want to go away. They work so hard all day. King Pharaoh, what do you say?
No, 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 I will not let them go.
He will not let us go. Can you imagine how he was mean? Again he asked, oh listen, King Pharaoh. Oh listen, please let my people go. They want to go away. They work so hard all day. King Pharaoh, what do you say?
No, no, no,
Again.
I will not let them go.
No, we will not let them go. God was angry on Pharaoh and punished him 10 times. Some of the punishment were flies ate all the food, and there wasn't any food in the country. Another one was a great storm, thunderstorm, and hail. And after Pharaoh said, okay, you can go. But he again changed his mind. Another one is the arrow. It's mean wild animals come to the country and they start to roar. Are you ready to roar? Let's go together with me, like a tigers. Roar, roar. Let the people go. But Pharaoh said, okay, take it the arrow, take it the all wild animals. Okay, you can go. But again, the Moses trusts him and he changed his mind. One day, it was sun didn't come out and it was so dark. Close your eyes. Can you see something? No, I couldn't see it too. And the Pharaoh said, okay, you can go. But he changed again his mind. But one day, another punishment was frogs. And frogs was everywhere. And this is song about the
Pharaoh was
frogs.
stubborn and didn't let the people go.
Are you ready?
So God punished Pharaoh and his Egyptians with 10 plagues, the Eser Makot. And one of these plagues was frogs.
I think I heard a song about
It's
frogs at our school
Svardeya.
Seder.
It's called Svardeya, frogs. One morning when Pharaoh woke in his bed, there were frogs on his bed and frogs on his head. Oh no! Frogs on his nose and frogs on his toes. Oh, frogs! Yikes! Frogs there, frogs was jumping everywhere. Oh no, it's frog. Just leave it. Just go. No. I can't do it anything. One morning when Pharaoh woke in his bed, there were frogs on his bed and frogs on his head. Frogs on his nose and frogs on his toes. Frogs here, frogs there. Frogs were jumping everywhere. Can you imagine? And the Pharaoh say, okay, you can go. And Moses come to everyone and say, we need to go right now. I am afraid if Pharaoh again change his mind. And everybody try to go so fast. Do you think they have time to cook? To make some pasta or to make some hamantations? No. Some bread? No, they don't have time for this. They get ready so fast. And they make a cracker for journey to eat. And this is cracker is what's called matzah. It's just water and flour. And they make so fast and put on the back another friend who was walking first. And because in the Egypt is so hot, it's a desert, and sun cook this cracker, and it was called matzah. And I have this one is matzah. This is a special matzah, but you have at home different. And in Egypt, when all Jewish people go, they didn't have like this matzah. They have a different flavor. They had a different shape of the matzah, but they get ready so fast, and they all follow the leader is a Moses. The Jewish people follow the Moses. They went to God to the sea. Moses held up his walking stick and touched the water, and the water divided, and all Jewish people walk across the dry land and come to a desert. The Jewish people was very happy to be safe from the cruel Pharaoh. Moses told them to celebrate Pesach every year, to remember that once they were slaves in Egypt, but now they were free. That is why we celebrate Pesach today. And this is another one song. It's called Avadim Nayenu, and we will sing together with you. Okay, just wait 1 second. Galina will try to find. Okay.
Why is this night different?
Ready?
No bread, bitter food that makes you cry, 2 food dips, and we lean to the left.
Why? Because once we were slaves. Now
This
we
is
are
song
free.
about how happy we are to be free.
Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim. Avadim hayinu, ata b'nei chorim. Ata b'nei chorim.